Dom, first win of the season. How do you feel?
Obviously, I'm delighted. We've come through some tough games in the last three, but I've kept emphasising to the lads that we've got to keep believing in what we're doing. Every single player that we've brought into the club has been brought here for a reason. The staff that we've got on board have been brought in for a reason, and we've got to keep believing in what we've done, and we've shown that today. It were a good performance. I was pleased with how we defended. I was pleased with how we broke as well when we went forward, and we're up against a good team. Let's not make any mistakes about it. Altrincham are a good team, and they've got a good manager. So obviously I'm delighted.
First half, you seem to have all the possession without really creating a lot. What did you say at half time? Because the chances seemed to come in the second half.
Yeah, I just told them that quick playing in that box had a bit key to breaking their back four down, and to keep believing in what we're doing. It goes back to what we're doing in training as well. Everything that we're doing in training is done for a reason and geared towards game situations. Personally, I think that we've been quite unlucky in the previous games. Tuesday night, for example, we've come up against a very good team who were more clinical than us, but apart from that, we matched them in a lot of areas. So I'm always going to believe in what I've done, what methods I'm doing, what players I've got in, and I keep emphasising that to lads. And we just needed to keep moving the ball in around their box and keep moving it quick, and it'd open up for us, and it did. So I was pleased, obviously, with 2 goals and a clean sheet.
Do you feel that today's the first time this new look squad's properly gelled together?
I think we've had spells in games where we've looked good and we've moved ball quick, but the lads have been a little bit down in the games that we've lost, because some of them we probably didn't deserve to lose, especially on Tuesday night. But it's going to take time. I've brought in 12 new players to the football club. It's not going to click overnight. A lot of them have been brought here for reasons that are beyond what is happening on the pitch now. We're not in a position that we can pay a lot of money for players. So we've got to bring the likes of Johan in, who I thought were tremendous today. The likes of Alex Wiles, who I thought were brilliant again today. We've got to utilise what contacts we've got to bring young Darnell in. So we've got to bud these lads and get as much experience as we can, and try and coach them to make them better players, and that's what we're trying to do.
You brought on your new player, and it surprised everybody up here how fast he was. Were you aware he was this quick?
Well, we had CJ. I managed to get CJ Hamilton a couple of years ago from Sheffield United, and he was probably the quickest person that we've seen at a football club. I got told Darnell was quicker, and obviously we've just seen it in the last 20 minutes that he is. He's got that raw pace that frightens people. I spoke to Kieran Turner about him last season when I got put in charge, and we couldn't get it over the line last season. But I got made aware that he was available to go out on loan, and we got it rushed through, and we got it all done yesterday, so he could play today. And he's a threat. Pace hurts teams, and he's got it in abundance, and it's only going to be good for his development that we can bring him here.
What pleased you more? Was it scoring 2 or keeping the clean sheet?
I'm all about clean sheets, mate. Being a defender, I love clean sheets. Everybody that knows me at the football club, knows what I'm about. When I played as a fullback, I were an out-and-out defender. I wanted to defend, and so the clean sheet pleased me. Fozzie's the other way. He likes to see us going forward and playing football going forward. So I was pleased with clean sheet today, but I'm just obviously very happy that we've got that win.
Next week, tricky trip to Salford, but the team will go there with a lot more confidence now they've got that win.
Yeah, the games don't get easier. The games don't get easier in this league. Salford are probably one of 13, 14 teams that are probably going to be fighting for playoff places, and probably spending a little bit more than, not a little bit, but a lot more than what we are. But they're a good team. They've got good managers in charge. But we're going to go there with confidence. We've just matched a good team in Altrincham, and we've come out on top. If we can maintain those standards, which is going to be the key for me and Fozzie to make sure that we do now, we'll start picking up points, and we'll start climbing the league.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Here at RNA Scott, we hold the MAN Truck and Bus UK franchise for Gainsborough and the surrounding area. But we don't just service and repair trucks, we do cars as well. Our competitive car service and MOT packages start from as little as £99 and include parts, labour and VAT. But we're not just fanatical about vehicles, we are passionate about football too and are proud to sponsor Gainsborough Trinity.